JD Vance Love Simulator, I guess. I decided to try and throw my voice in here just to see if I could. Anyway, thanks Lich and Lily, have fun.
Note 1. Date, June 30th, 2027. The object is showing signs of sentience. Will continue observation. Sample must be kept from Mr. Vance at all costs. The public cannot be informed about what is happening here.
Holographic meatloaf? My favorite! I'm sorry, it just looks unusual. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Lich floating box.
Note 69. Date, July 4th, 2027. The subject is showing signs of understanding human speech. It seems oddly patriotic, asking about voting dates. Subject seems to have a craving for Swedish meatball subs.
Note 420. Date July 5th, 2027. Further testing on the subject shows dietary need for Swedish meatball subs, much like JD. Another similarity between the two that cannot be ignored.
Today, November 1st, 2027, candidate Vance was recently captured at a Home Depot cleaning the floor with his tongue. He claimed it tasted of liberty in lightly used grout. He was questioned by a never-ending stream of CSAN reporters after capture.
Who's my meaty sub?
Oh, found the escape. I think there should at least be like some sort of indicator. Oh, let's see the jump scare. That's funny. He got Vanced. Anyway, let's continue. Okay. I'm still going to try and collect all the tapes again. I'm likely not really going to be paying attention to the tapes. Oh.
Note 1. Date, June 30th, 2027. The object is showing signs of sentience. Will continue observation. Sample must be kept from Mr. Vance at all costs. The public cannot be informed about what is happening here.
I'm actually not that scared, honestly. Like, absolutely honest. Cross my heart, hope to die, not that scared. And honestly, I'm kind of glad.
Note 69. Date, July 4th, 2027. The subject is showing signs of understanding human speech. It seems oddly patriotic, asking about voting dates. Subject seems to have a craving for Swedish meatball subs.
I think this is where they said that he burst out of somewhere. I'll be honest, he followed for way too long. Alright. He definitely follows for way too long with that part. Either that, or I just am very stupid. Anyway, let's continue on. Hi. Oh. How do I do that? I'm complaining about nothing, basically. Oh, there's Vance.
Note 1. Date, June 30th, 2027. The object is showing signs of sentience. Will continue observation. Sample must be kept from Mr. Vance at all costs. Public cannot be informed about it.
What the heck? Ew!
Note 69. Date, July 4th, 2027. The
should
subject
probably
is
read
showing
more
signs of
often.
understanding human speech. It seems oddly patriotic, asking about voting dates. Subject seems to have a craving for Swedish meatball subs.
What the hell is that? Just... Snorts like a pig. Well, if I die, I die.
Here comes a new challenger!
Gonna raid her Shadow till I legend.
Anyway, I think my friend might be coming on.
You're looking submissive and incredible.
I'm here.
Alright. Prepare for shitpost horror. Anyway, say hi.
Shit post gaming.
Shitpost gaming. What should I say, like Putis every 5 seconds?
No. God no. What are we?
Shitposting.
Not that kind. God no. Only on Tuesdays.
True, it's Jolter Friday.
We only post about goth chicks on Jolter Friday.
Goth chicks with issues with God.
Satanist dragon god goth.
Hey.
Satan dragon goth chicks.
Hey, by the way, listen to this.
You're me,
Yeah,
Did I hear meatball?
Yes, I'm collecting meatball subs.
Oh, it's the IKEA. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a joke. Anyway, floating box.
Was that intentional?
I don't think so.
Was
I
that
don't think
JD
him not
Vance?
chasing me wasn't intentional.
Nope.
I forgot that was there.
You hit the line, Def. How could you?
Note 420. Date July 5th, 2027. Further testing on the subject shows dietary need for Swedish meatball subs, much like JD.
Anyway, Vance or
Another
Prez.
similarity between the two that cannot be
I hate
ignored.
this. Affectionate. I had okay. Let me rephrase. I hate this. Affectionate.
Yeah. Honestly, I wanted to voice in this because I just thought it'd be funny.
I mean, hey, work is work, but also lamau.
I did it. For the funny. We trained him
Was it?
wrong.
I like some hacking with my meaty balls.
Shut the fuck up.
You hate the meatball puns, don't you?
I think that might be the highest praise I can give these developers is shut the fuck up.
Alongside the dog sniffing sound that he does when you hide in a tent.
Yeah. No, that's also bad.
Oh, hey, look, it's JD Vance's room. Can you believe that the Pope died after he met JD Vance?
Yes.
Okay, what the?
Or he is filled with sin.
And meatball subs, presumably, according to this game.
It's a pretty good meme, to be fair.
Do you want to touch his meatball?
No.
Oh, wait, I think the next one's... No, this one is in my...
Today, November 1st, 2027, Connecticut Vance was recently captured at a Home Depot cleaning the floor with his tongue. He claimed it tasted of liberty and lightly used ground.
Yes, that's their appropriate response. Being chased, son of a gun.
It's more so annoying, honestly. Like... I'm gonna be honest, it's more so annoying when you're chased by him, because, like... For me, they did add a stamina system, but I can't tell when the stamina is low.
I think it's the breathing. You're supposed to use audio cues.
Well, you see, I'm deaf, and I have a...
Dr. IKEA, note 667. Today's date, November 2nd, 2027. We are running out of cleaning supplies for the subject. The meatball sauce is so deep into the cushion, and we are afraid it might attract the Vance to our location. Please send cleaning supplies now.
Products.
Could you perhaps shut the fuck up?
I'm likely
Not
gonna
you,
cut out
the voice line.
It's the best part. I actually there's a good and bad ending, so I'll do the bad ending first.
Do I even want to know what the bad ending is? Is the bad ending you get caught?
No, it's even worse.
Is it seeing him fuck a couch?
Oh yeah, I told you about that part. No.
You are not uploading this to YouTube. Not for like any other reason. Oh.
This is the good ending.
You're a couch?
Yeah, you're a couch. I told you JD Vance banged a couch.
Okay, but you failed to mention the fact that you were the couch.
Yeah. I mean, it said throughout the lore notes that, Wait, can I? No, you cannot. It said throughout all the lore notes that, the specimen that... It came out through my lore notes that I said that,
Note 1, date June 30th, 2027.
It came out in one of the notes where I just outright said that, yeah,
Sample must
there's
be kept
couch
from Mr. Vance
cushions.
at all costs. The public cannot be informed about what is happening here.
This fucking sucks. I was about to say this fucks, which was not appropriate.
It sucks, affectionately.
I don't think you should be allowed to say that. Whoever recorded this, shut the fuck up.
I think it's a guy named Dante. Anyway,
Dante can go back to Inferno.
Well, Dante, you heard her. Go back to the Inferno.
You're not allowed to say that.
What the hell was that? Oh my god. Oh, here's a jump scare. You've been vanced.
That's it?
You've been vanced.
Oh, that's fair. You know
Products.
what's really funny?
What?
They should have put a Amish hat on it.
They should have put an Amish
Note 1,
hat on
date
JD
June
Vance.
30th, 2027. The object is
Like,
showing signs of sentience.
if they're gonna make him
Will continue
bald,
observation. Sample must be kept
like-
from Mr. Vance at all costs. The public cannot be informed about what is happening here.
he looks Amish. You know?
Yeah, I know. But at the same time, it's also the...
fuck up.
Oh, I can't escape. Yeah, I couldn't escape.
Why not?
He was right at the entrance and the exit.
Okay, that probably shouldn't happen.
Yeah. Then again, they did make this in like I think they in like a couple weeks.
No, it's fair.
Note 1. Date, June 30th,
And they are planning on
2027.
reusing the engine.
The object is showing signs of sentience. We'll continue
What?
observation. Sample must
Mostly
be kept
for
from
like
Mr. Vance
a
at
lot
all
of
costs.
shitpost horror.
The public cannot be informed about
Oh,
what is
sorry.
happening here.
I think there should be like a tent here so you can at least hide if he comes here.
Okay, there should be perhaps a little bit of is it just like it gets worse? Like the little whispers get worse as you progress?
No, it just gets more and more like. It's just a bunch of meatball puns, by the way. It's just a bunch of meatball puns and sub puns.
No, I get that. It's just I heard that one a lot. Oh, there it is.
No, it's just that they.
Note 69.
That's a
Date,
weird chair.
July 4th, 2027. The subject is showing signs of understanding human speech. It seems oddly patriotic, asking about voting dates. The subject seems to have a craving for Swedish meatball subs.
I think the worst part about it for me is the fact that my voice is in this.
Yeah, that's well, whose fault was that?
I mean, to be fair, it is very funny that my voice is in this. It'll forever be immortalized in JD Vance Love Simulator.
And you know whose fault that was?
Nobody, it was mine. It was mine, gamer.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, hey, look. It's a modem. Or is that a switch or a modem? Or who cares?
It's the sticky icky.
Well then. I think the sniffing's a little too loud, I'll be honest.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Because sometimes when I'm like listening to one of the audios, it just sort of overwhelms it too much.
That's fair.
Anyway. Yeah, no, this is not being uploaded to YouTube, by the way.
Is it being sent to the developer for
Yes.
testing?
Yes,
Okay, sorry.
a little bit, but it's mostly to like help advertise the game a little bit.
It's gonna be on the Steam page.
Actually, they did it on Itch. Did you know that you have to
Also
pay?
fair.
Did you know that you have to pay like $100 just to put a game up on Steam?
Note 420.
Not
Date July
surprised.
5th, 2027.
Considering.
Further testing on the subject shows dietary need for Swedish meatball subs, much like JD. Another similarity between the two that cannot be ignored.
Today, November 1st, 2027, the candidate Vance was recently captured at a Home Depot cleaning the floor with his tongue. He claimed it tasted of liberty in lightly used grout. He was questioned by a never-ending stream of CSAN reporters after capture.
So, how's their meaty sub?
I wouldn't know. I've only had IKEA food once.
Fair enough. IKEA is just way too damn long.
Kind of like my meaty.
Kind of like my meatball sub.
Kind of like my ball and meat.
Ballin'? But at what cost?
These J's.
Don't you dare grease my J's. I don't like the sound
Oh,
of bugs.
grease your
Okay?
J's.
I don't like the sound of bugs.
There should be an arachnophobia setting.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't know that happened. Yeah. Anyway, I think the bad ending is when you just go on the thing too early.
The thing?
Yeah, you go into a shipping container.
Note 1. Date,
I'm just collecting
June
the notes
30th,
'cause
2027.
funny.
The object is showing signs of sentience. Will continue observation. Sample must be kept from Mr. Vance at all costs. The public cannot be informed about what is happening here.
I do think a hiding spot should be like right here because like it's kind of unfair when you go into here, turn around, and immediately he's just standing in the middle of the doorway.
A little bit. But that's why testing is a thing.
Yeah. We're sort of like the guinea pigs in this situation. I hate the noise of bugs. Anyway.
You hate a lot of things, to be fair.
Yeah, like gay people.
Holy shit.
I got stuck.
Oh, you got yourself stuck. That was your fault. You ran right into them.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm not... I want to hear all the notes because a lot of the people that did voice in it did put effort in it. Like, the first two are the devs.
Note 1. Date, June 30th, 2027. The object is showing signs of sentience. Will
He sounds
continue
like a
observation. Sample must be kept from Mr. Vance at
I
all
think you'll take
costs.
that as a
The
compliment.
public cannot be informed about what is happening here.
I meant it as one.
Yeah.
I apologize to the developer, but also Lamau.
I think that said you're meatballin'.
No, it said your meat be ballin'.
I mean, is it?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
As a trans woman, my meat do be ballin'.
I ran out of sprint.
Do you just like not have enough, or
I don't know, but honestly, I think a bar would help a lot. Because sometimes I hear the gasping, but then it's like I'm completely fine.
Note 1. Date, June 30th, 2027. The object is showing signs of sentience. Will continue observation. Sample must be kept from Mr. Vance at all costs. The public cannot be informed about what is happening here.
I think they took like parts of his speech, garbled it up too.
that's also pretty funny.
Yeah, they like garbled up a lot of his speeches and just called it a day basically. They should add arachnophobia mode, like you said. Anyway.
That's because I'm a genius.
I tap sprint.
Note 69.
Oh, here's
Date,
the
July
other deck,
4th,
by the way,
2027.
Lily.
The subject is showing signs of understanding human speech. It seems oddly patriotic, asking about voting dates. Subject seems to have a craving for Swedish meatball subs.
Really?
Yes.
The only time when I jump is usually when I hear something that sounds like a bug.
You are a bug.
Yeah, it's why I can never play Fallout. It's literally why I can't.
The giant spiders.
No, rad roaches, they're the worst.
Yeah.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, this is a dead run.
Yeah, I forget.
thing to do in a horror game, mate.
Yeah.
Note 420. Date July 5th,
Yeah,
2027.
note 420, woo!
Further testing on the subject shows dietary need for sodium much like JD. Another similarity between the two is that
I'm gonna die.
Yeah. There's not enough sprint.
Yeah,
I think we can both agree with that. There's not enough.
There's really not. Originally they had it so that you'd be able to sprint infinitely, but Vance was slower than you with that. But then to balance it, they added in a stamina bar. But it's invisible, so I can't really tell.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're not
make it accessible.
By the way, we're not in IKEA. We're in nondescript Swedish furniture store. By the
You
way,
should honestly just go for the shipping container at this point.
Yeah.
Just get it out of the way.
I'm sorry,
If you're
Lish.
trying to show me a thing, you're doing it in the worst way.
Yeah.
Very funny, assholes.
Like, I'll be honest, the joke already ran its course.
That's just because you kept playing it.
Yeah. I think what didn't help either is the fact that, is the fact that, like you said, the sprint doesn't last that long at all.
Careful.
Oh, he's falling.
Just barely.
Yeah. Anyway. Like, after a while, it just becomes more so annoying. Oh, they changed it. Anyway, that's both endings. I wasn't able to get all the voice notes because, honestly, that's the one thing I'll say. The stamina system does suck. The stamina system.
What does it suck?
Huh?
What does it suck?
Well, it is a shitpost, so cut it some slack.
Perdix.
No, sucks meaty balls. Oh my god.
Well, you're the one that went for the innuendo. I went for the actual critique. So who's the real loser here?
I was being on theme, sir. Can't believe this.
Are you sure you're being on theme, or you're just being a bitch?
Yeah, it's about meatball subs.
I know.
You.
Yeah, suck
You.
meaty balls.
I can't believe this. No, actually, I can believe this.
Yeah, anyway, from what you saw of it, what do you think?
Pretty funny. Just don't play it like 10 times.
Yeah. Like, I wanted to try and get all the audio logs and all that, but then it's like, okay.
Yeah, you definitely played it a little too much.
Yeah.
You're not one of the You're not a pay. You're not one of the play testers.
I mean,
Unless you wanted to be.
Yeah, I think we're sort of like guinea pigs as well. But I do think that they should have added like a stamina bar.
As an accessibility feature.
Yeah, because like for me, like the way I work is that if I get overstimulated, that's how I focus. But at the same time, if I'm already focused on something and something overstimulates me, I can't focus on something else that I'm also supposed to focus on. So like the garbled speech from JD Vance, the whispering from the subs, and the audio tapes, yeah, I could not hear any of like the voices that were going on, any of like the breathing that was going on and all that.
I think what you're maybe saying is it should be paced just slightly slower.
Yeah. I will
just
say this.
a little bit, like it's, to be fair, it's pretty good for a week.
I don't know how long they were working on it, but I think it was a week.
But I think your problem with it is it should be paced just slightly slower.
Yeah, because I feel like JD goes a little too fast, and I feel like your stamina bar runs out too fast. Because you saw that I would have to use strategies like tap sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Products.
Any last comments? You could say it's Jolter Friday.
No, I want it to be clever.
Did I steal your flow?
I was thinking, sir. No, that's it. That's what you get from me.
If anyone,
suck my giant meaty balls, and make sure to stomp Vance's, I guess. I'm sending you to the meatball subdimension.
don't you dare send me in with JD Vance.
I'm sending you straight to JD Vance.